Welcome to Megamind. I am David.
And I am Monica.
A quick reminder, please give us a like, hit the bell, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and supporting us.
What we're doing today.
Today, we're having a friendly, practical chat about time management. No jargon, no guilt trips, just 12 simple habits that actually fit into real life.
We'll treat it like a guided tour around a clock face. 12 ideas, 12 spots on the clock, and loads of everyday examples. If you're watching on your lunch break or on the train home, you'll be able to pick one or two things and use them today.
Think of this as a starter kit you can customize. We'll keep it light, relaxed, and useful. Grab a brew, open your diary or notes app, and let's get you sorted.
The 12 secrets at a glance.
Here's the quick list so you know what's coming. Just start rule. Manage energy, not just time. 90-minute deep work cycle. Rule of 3. Anti-to-do list. Time-stamped planning. Switching tax awareness. Waiting time hack. Day theming. Productive boredom. Set hard stops. And multiplier tasks.
If that already sounds like too much, don't panic. We'll do one section at a time with easy examples.
Right. Let's dive in.
Secret 1. The Just Start Rule.
This one is beautifully simple. When you catch yourself procrastinating, commit to doing just 2 minutes of the task. 2 minutes is small enough to start, and once you begin, momentum usually carries you for longer.
I tested this last week with a boring inbox cleanup. I told myself, 2 minutes, that's it. I ended up clearing 20 emails and setting up a filter. The first step is the hardest, not the rest.
Use a tiny entry ramp. If you need to write a proposal, the 2-minute version is opening the document and typing the title and a bullet for the first point. If you need to exercise, put your trainers on and walk to the front door.
A mini challenge for viewers. Pick one nagging task. Say out loud, just 2 minutes. Start a timer. When 2 minutes are up, you can stop with zero guilt. If you keep going, that's a win. If you stop, still a win because you beat the starting friction.
If you like names for things, call it your spark step. It lights the fire.
Secret 2. Manage energy, not just time.
Time management is partly energy management. We all have hours when we're sharper and hours when we're basically porridge. Track your natural peaks for a week. Morning people, lunchtime people, evening owls. Then schedule the heavy thinking for your peak and the easy admin for your slump.
A quick self-test. Ask yourself, when do you naturally feel focused without a coffee? Note that time. That's prime time for deep work. When do you hit a fog and reach for snacks? That's admin time, errands time, or recharge time.
I'm sharp from 9 to 11. That's when I write, design, or solve problems. After lunch, I'm a bit slower, so I do calls, email, and reviews. In the late afternoon, I rally again, so I do planning for tomorrow.
If your job doesn't let you choose perfectly, you can still nudge. Guard one focus block during your best hour. Put a polite calendar block that says focus work and set your status to busy. Protect it like a meeting with your future self.
Practical trick. Color code your diary by energy level. Green for high energy tasks, yellow for medium, gray for low. If your day is all gray in a row, you're wasting your prime brain time.
Secret 3. The 90-minute deep work cycle.
Your brain likes working in rhythms. A classic rhythm is roughly 90 minutes of focus followed by a proper break. In that 90, shut off distractions, commit to one meaningful thing, and keep a notepad next to you for any random thoughts to park.
Breaks matter. A real break means step away, stretch, water, a short walk, maybe 2 minutes of breathing. Don't swap deep work for deep scrolling.
Here's a template. Pick one target, define done, set a 90-minute timer, phone on flight mode if you can, full screen your tool, and go. If 90 feels heavy, start at 50 or 60 and build up.
You can chain 2 cycles with a longer rest in between. For students or anyone with revision or writing, 2 cycles in a morning can move mountains.
Common problem? People try to do deep work while messaging. That's like running with your shoelaces tied together. Give yourself permission to be unreachable for that block. Leave a status note, like focus block, back at 11:30.
Secret 4. The Rule of 3.
This is a cutie one. Track what not to do. That includes low-value tasks, distractions, and habits that waste time. When you write it, it becomes easier to avoid.
Some favorites to put on that list? Checking email every 5 minutes. Saying yes to meetings without an agenda. Starting new projects before finishing old ones. Doom scrolling in bed. Multitasking during every call.
Make your anti-list visible. Put it on your desktop background or the first page of your notebook. Mine currently says, no phone in the bedroom, No open-ended meetings, no yes without checking the calendar.
Pair this with a simple rule. If a task is on your ante list, you need a good reason to do it, and it gets the smallest possible time box. Secret 6. Time-stamped planning.
Time-stamped planning means you estimate how long each task will take and block that time in your diary. It prevents the fantasy list where 10 hours of work is somehow going to fit into 4 hours.
Here's how I do it. I take my rule of 3, estimate minutes, then drop blocks into my calendar. If a block doesn't fit, I move it to another day, or I shrink the scope.
Make peace with rough estimates. You're not building a rocket. If you think a task takes 90 minutes, put 90. If it finishes early, bank the time. If it runs over, learn and adjust next time.
Timestamping also pulses your day. You start on time, you stop on time. It becomes easier to say no because your diary is visibly full with real work, not imaginary spare time.
Secret 7. Switching task awareness.
Switching between tasks costs you productivity. Every time you hop from writing to chatting to spreadsheets to a call, you pay a little brain tax.
Research often quotes big numbers for that cost, but you don't need the number to feel it. You know that slightly scrambled feeling after you bounce between tabs. That's switching tax.
Practical fix. Batch similar tasks. Put all your quick messages together. Put all your admin together. Put your design work together. Single task with headphones if that helps.
Also, group meetings back-to-back where possible. Yes, it's tiring, but then you open a clean stretch for deep work rather than peppering your day with little interruptions.
If you're stuck in a switchy role, create micro rituals to reset. 1 deep breath, 1 sip of water, 1 stretch, 1 sentence written about what you will do next. It signals your brain to shift gears cleanly. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.
Secret 8. The waiting time hack.
We all wait. Queues, trains, school pickups, kettle time. Turn waiting time into micro-productivity by lining up tiny tasks that fit short gaps.
Create a list called 5-minute jobs. Examples: reply to 2 texts, archive 5 photos, clear a small batch of emails, read 2 pages of a book, listen to a 3-minute audio summary, capture a note for an idea.
If you commute, load your phone with audiobooks or language lessons. 10 minutes a day adds up to 60 hours a year. That's a whole university module while you commute.
Caveat: don't fill every gap. Some waiting time should be rest time or look out of the window time. The idea is to have the option to use gaps intentionally, not to remove all breathing room.
Secret 9. Day theming.
Assign types of tasks to specific days. Mondays for planning, Tuesdays for content, Wednesdays for meetings, Thursdays for delivery, Fridays for networking or review. It reduces switching and gives your week a rhythm.
At home, you can theme too. Saturday morning for errands, Sunday afternoon for meal prep, the first Sunday of the month for finances and planning. When something new appears, you slot it into the right day instead of squeezing it anywhere.
You don't need perfect discipline. 4 days themed done mostly right beats 7 days chaotic. If a week goes sideways, reset next Monday.
Optional seasonal theming. January for tidy up projects, April for learning, July for travel and reset, October for health check and early festive planning. Write your themes on a single page and stick it near your desk.
Secret 10. Productive boredom.
This sounds odd. Productive boredom means scheduled quiet time with no phone, no music, and no tasks. You let your mind wander. It's creative thinking time.
Your brain connects dots when it isn't constantly fed. Walk without headphones. Sit with a notebook for 10 minutes after lunch. Some of your best ideas pop up in that space.
Block 15 minutes a day. Call it blank space. Have a pen ready, but resist the urge to scroll. If you need a prompt, ask one question like, what would make this week easier?
Leaders and parents, this helps you step above the immediate fires and think about systems. What problems repeat? What would remove the root cause? The ideas you capture here can save you hours later.
Secret 11. Set hard stops.
Decide when work ends. A hard stop time forces focus and prevents late-night creep. It also shows respect for your future energy.
Pick a time. For example, laptop shut at 6:30. Put an alarm 15 minutes before. When it rings, you wrap up, write a quick note for tomorrow, and close down.
If a task isn't done, by the stop. Schedule it. Don't let it sprawl. The point of a hard stop is that you train yourself to be efficient within the day you actually have.
Ritual helps. I tidy my desk, I tick off my rule of 3, and I write one line for tomorrow's starting step. Then I leave the room and I am done. Even 2 minutes of tidy up clears your head for the evening.
Secret 12. Multiplier tasks.
Multiplier tasks are ones that pay you back forever. Automate a workflow, create a template, write a checklist, document to process, or hire the right person. Do it once, save time again and again.
Examples. An email reply you send weekly becomes a canned response. A weekly report becomes a dashboard. A status meeting becomes a standing update on a shared board. A fiddly script becomes an automated job.
For home life, batch cook a base sauce, set up direct debits, create a packing checklist for holidays, make a maintenance calendar for the house.
A good way to spot multiplier tasks is to ask, what do I do repeatedly that annoys me? If the answer is anything you've done 3 times in the same way, try to systemize it.
Put another way, spend an hour to save 10 hours. It's one of the best investments you can make.
Putting it all together in a sample day.
Let's map these secrets into a realistic weekday so you can imagine their flow.
Morning, you arrive at 9. You start with the just start rule for 2 minutes to overcome the warm-up. Then you enter a 90-minute deep work block scheduled during your energy peak because you've tracked you're a morning person.
At 10:30, you take a real break, stretch, water, short walk. Back at 10:45, you check your rule of 3 for today, review your time-stamped plan, and do a quick batch of messages in a single window to reduce switching tax.
Before lunch, you do a smaller 60-minute focus sprint to push a second priority. At lunch, you deliberately leave your desk for some productive boredom time. 10 minutes of quiet walking without headphones, then you jot down one idea.
Afternoon. You theme your afternoon for meetings and admin. You batch them back to back, so later you have a clean hour. While waiting in the lobby for one meeting, you use the waiting time hack to clear 2 personal emails and skim a useful article.
End of day. You hold a hard stop at 6 o'clock. At 5:45, you close the loop, write tomorrow's spark step, and drop any unfinished work into proper calendar blocks. You do not open new tasks after 5:50. You log off on time.
Weekly, you run day theming. Monday, planning and weekly 3. Tuesday, deep work on priority projects. Wednesday, stakeholder catch-ups. Thursday, delivery. Friday, review and learning. Sprinkle in a multiplier hour midweek to automate something.
A good one-page personal system.
If you love tidy systems, make a 1-page layout and pin it near your desk. Top left, your monthly 3. Under it, your weekly 3. In the center, space to write today's 3 each morning. On the right, your anti-to-do list. Along the bottom, your energy map and your theme days.
Keep a little box titled Multipliers. Each week, pick one and do it. Even a half-finished template is a step forward.
Add a little checklist for a deep work cycle. Close chat, set timer, define done, park distractions, and go.
Real-life scenarios and fixes.
Scenario 1. You've got a day full of meetings and you feel you can't do deep work. Fix. Batch the meetings as tightly as possible. Protect one 90-minute pocket somewhere, even if it's 9 to 10:30. Use switching rituals between sessions. Use waiting time to handle tiny tasks so you keep the 90-minute pocket clean.
Scenario 2. You have kids or family duties that break up your day. Fix. Use micro-deep work, 40 or 50-minute sprints. Do the just start rule at each transition. Keep your rule of 3 extremely tight and protect a hard stop so you still get evening recovery.
Scenario 3. Your energy is unpredictable. Fix. Track for 2 weeks, notice patterns linked to sleep, food, exercise, or stress. Then set one anchor habit to stabilize, like a 10-minute morning walk in daylight. Until you stabilize, schedule important work earlier in the day.
Scenario 4. You're new in a job and can't control your diary yet. Fix. Control the edges. Start your day with a spark step and a short focus block before opening email. Ask for agendas for meetings so you can prepare once and reduce switching. At the end of the day, do a 2-minute review and prep for tomorrow to carry momentum.
Scenario 5. You feel guilty stopping work. Fix. Reframe the hard stop as part of the job. Recovery is fuel, not laziness. Put a friendly sign at your desk, done for today so I can deliver tomorrow.
Micro tools you can make in 10 minutes.
Make a 2-minute starter list for common tasks. For writing, it might be open doc, write 1 sentence, list 3 bullet points. For exercise, change clothes, fill water bottle, step outside. Put it on a card.
Create a template for meeting notes with 3 headings: outcome, decisions, next steps. It turns meetings into actions and shrinks follow-up.
Build a library of reusable blocks, email intros, report headings, slide layouts, project checklists. The first time takes a bit, after that, you drag and drop.
Make a parking lot sheet for random thoughts. When you're in deep work and a thought pops up, dump it there and keep going. Review it in your break.
Important dates to note down. Here are a few helpful dates and rhythms. The first working day of every month, set your monthly 3 and do a 1-hour finance and planning block. The second Friday of every month, run a tidy-up session for your files and tasks. The last Sunday of the month, plan your themes for the next month.
Quarterly dates. On or around the 1st of January, April, July, and October, do a 90-minute personal review. What worked? What didn't? What will you multiply next? Pencil these in now.
And if you like a start fresh moment, use the first Monday after your birthday as the small personal growth challenge. Pick one habit to practice for 30 days.
And if you're watching near the start of a school term or a new work quarter, it's a perfect time to redesign your day themes. Note the date and block a 1-hour planning session this week.
A 7-day starter challenge. Day 1, map your energy. Write down when you felt sharp and when you slumped. Day 2, run one deep work cycle and protect it. Day 3, write your anti-to-do list and remove one low-value habit for the day.
Day 4, do time-stamped planning for tomorrow with realistic blocks. Day 5, create your rule of 3 for the day and finish them before checking secondary tasks. Day 6, practice the waiting time hack by clearing 5 tiny jobs. Day 7, set a hard stop with a 2-minute tidy ritual.
Mark the calendar for your start date and mini review date 1 week later. If you're doing this with a friend, send them a message now and invite them to join.
Q&A style quickfire.
What if my job is constant interruptions? Short answer, put all the interrupts into 2 windows each hour, if you can, like 10 past and 40 past. Between them, close the door digitally and work.
How do I stop myself checking my phone every 10 minutes? Put the phone in another room during deep work. Use app limits. Give yourself specific check times. Habit works better than willpower.
What about the guilt of saying no? Use a kind no with an option. I don't have capacity this week. Would next Tuesday work? Or can we do a 15-minute call with a clear agenda?
How do I estimate time better? Keep a small record of actual durations. After 2 weeks, your guesses improve dramatically.
How do I keep motivated? Use the just start rule to reduce friction and use the rule of 3 to make progress obvious. Celebrate small wins. A tick is a mini reward for your brain.
How do I plan around health or neurodiversity needs? Honor your energy. Take genuine breaks. Use noise control or quiet spaces. Shorter cycles. Focus on systems that fit you, not rules that fight you.
How do I avoid burnout? Hard stops, real weekends, and seasonal breaks. Put recovery in the calendar first.
Home life versions.
Parents and carers. Use day theming at home. Monday school admin, Tuesday clubs and kit, Wednesday batch cooking, Thursday laundry, Friday fun plan. Keep a family rule of 3 for the weekend.
Students. Put lectures and labs into themes. Deep work for coursework in your peak hours. Admin and social in slumps. Build a revision bank with multipliers like flashcard templates and topic checklists.
Freelancers. Protect mornings for revenue work, afternoons for comms and invoicing, a weekly multiplier hour for marketing assets and automation.
Team versions.
Teams can adopt these ideas too. Start with a shared rule of 3 for the week. Use time-stamped planning so deadlines are realistic. Create a team anti-to-do list like no meetings without an agenda and no emails after a certain time.
Install a multiplier culture. If someone solves a problem, they document it and share it. Templates live in a common folder. New joiners ramp faster. Everyone saves time.
Do a monthly theme day, like a process tidy-up day or a learning day. It keeps the system fresh.
Common pitfalls and how to dodge them.
Pitfall 1. Trying all 12 at once. Do not. Pick 2 or 3. After 2 weeks, add another.
Pitfall 2. Planning the perfect day and then feeling deflated when reality interferes. Treat plans like a map, not a cage. When things move, you move the blocks.
Pitfall 3. Mistaking busy for productive. If your rule of 3 is untouched by 3 p.m., you're likely doing low-leverage work. Reset and cut something.
Pitfall 4. Endless tweaking of tools.
Fancy apps are fun, but a pencil and a notebook implement these secrets just fine.
Pitfall 5. All or nothing thinking. If you miss your deep work slot, do a mini slot. If you forget the hard stop, make it earlier tomorrow. Small course corrections beat dramatic restarts.
Tiny scripts and phrases you can use.
To protect focus, say, I'm in a focus block until 11. Can we talk after? To decline a vague meeting, say, could you share the agenda and expected outcomes so I can prepare?
To place a boundary, say, I don't check messages between 10 and 11 so I can deliver faster. I'll reply at 11:05.
To create a hard stop at home, say, I'm off the laptop at 6:30 so we can have dinner together. If something is still burning, I'll schedule it first thing.
A 30-day growth plan.
Week 1. Track energy and test one deep work cycle each day. Week 2. Introduce rule of 3 and time-stamped planning. Week 3. Add anti-to-do list and a hard stop routine. Week 4. Start day theming and one multiplier project.
Set review dates now. Day 7, Day 14, Day 21, and Day 30. In each review, ask 3 questions. What helped? What got in the way? What will I change next week?
Put a reward at day 30. A book you want, a dinner out, a quiet day with a hobby. Positive reinforcement is allowed.
Health anchors that support productivity.
Sleep, movement, and daylight. 10 minutes outside in the morning anchors your energy rhythm. A short walk at lunch keeps you fresh. A sensible bedtime protects tomorrow.
Hydration and breaks. Keep water at your desk. Use a timer to stand every hour. Do a quick stretch. It sounds simple because it is, and it works.
Mindset. If you slip, you're human. Reset the next block, not the next month.
Lightning checklist before you start your day.
1. Write today's 3. 2. Check your time-stamped plan. 3. Mark your deep work window. 4. Note your hard stop. 5. Pick one multiplier action if space allows.
And stick your anti-to-do list where you can see it. Visual reminders beat willpower.
What to do right after this video.
Choose one secret to try in the next hour. I vote for just start. Write your spark step, start a 2-minute timer, and go.
Then, pick a time for a 90-minute deep work block in the next 2 days. Put it in your diary and add a simple status message so others know your head's down.
Finally, pick a date for your monthly review. The first Sunday coming up is perfect. Block it for an hour and write monthly 3 at the top.
Quick recap of the 12.
Just start makes starting easy. Manage energy puts your best brain on the hardest work. 90-minute cycles with real breaks create progress without burnout.
Rule of 3 focuses your day. Anti-to-do list stops the leaks. Time-stamped planning turns a wish list into a schedule.
Switching tax awareness saves your attention. Waiting time hack builds progress in micro pieces. Day theming gives your week rhythm.
Productive boredom gives you ideas. Hard stops protect tomorrow's energy. Multiplier tasks create systems that pay you back.
Section: Final Encouragement.
You don't need to become a productivity robot. You just need a friendly routine that fits your life. If your days feel scattered, start tiny. If your diary feels bossy, make it kinder.
Your future self will thank you for every boundary you set and every small improvement you systemize. And remember, it's your life. You choose what matters and how you spend your hours.
If you found even one useful idea today, write it down now. Notes turn advice into action.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Before we wrap, check your diary for those important dates we mentioned. First working day of the month for planning, quarterly review on the 1st of January, April, July, and October, and a 30-day growth plan starting whenever you like, maybe even today.
Drop your comments below and subscribe to our channel. David and Monica are personas we use to make our content more engaging and relatable. We're not affiliated with any organization or product mentioned. Our discussions are just for inspiration and entertainment, not professional advice. Always think for yourself, take what works for you, and make your own decisions. See you next time.
See you next time.